Held an out-of-this-world wedding.
If anyone can show just cause why these two may not lawfully be married, speak now or forever hold your peace.
This was the sci-fi scene at the wedding of Waverly native Amy Jordan and her now husband Ben Stone. They came from Chicago to have their wedding in eastern Iowa. Ben worked for 3 months to build this 8-foot robo-reverend. A computer supplied the voice for the marriage machine, and if you're wondering, their marriage is legal. A justice of the peace performed an official ceremony.
Well, finally this evening, wedded bliss. Just one thing was missing, though, the minister. A robot helped a Chicago couple tie the knot in Iowa this weekend. Ben Stone is an artist and former auto mechanic, and he built the walking and talking robot to preside over the wedding. But the machine, of course, is not licensed for the job, so Ben and his new bride, Amy, were legally married later on at a courthouse. I married iRobot.
Does she know what she's getting into?
I don't know. That's our report for tonight. For Jerry Taft and Mark.
She's going to bring out the second robot.
Yeah, trust me, the robot will do it. Yeah. I'm Ron Majors.
I'm Cheryl Burton. World News Tonight is coming up next, everybody. Have a great night.
And a high-tech trip to the altar.
For better, for worse, for richer.
At this wedding, the robot wore white. We'll have the bizarre details just
Forsaken all others, till death do you part.
Coming up, a walk down the aisle has the feel of the future. A couple in Chicago, and technology helped them tie the knot. Next. A wedding for a Chicago couple. But first, here's what happened at the end of Amazing Race. Just kidding. He TiVo'd it. That would kill you, wouldn't it? Anyway, it was a wedding out of this world.
If you've ever dreamed of being married by R2-D2 from Star Wars or Rosie on the Jetsons, your wedding could have looked like this.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Yep, she married him anyway. This is no high-tech host. Amy Jordan and Ben Stone were married in Iowa over the weekend by a robot. Ben is an art professor at Northern Illinois University. He built the 7-foot robot to perform the service.
I know some people have a vision of what they want their wedding to be like, and I never wanted a traditional ceremony.
Certainly not traditional, this one. The robot was the only one who wore white.
Who wore what?
Who wore white. Yes. She didn't wear,
well, since, he's from around here, we won't say anything about it.
Weather word.
Thank you, Mike. Our next guest wanted a memorable wedding, so he built a robot to marry the woman he loved. Take a look.
Repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
It's Ben and Amy Stone, and the preacher there is the Nuptron 4000. Ben and Amy are here. Good morning and congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, what first struck me is that you two seem pretty normal. Why did you come up with this idea?
Well, we had recently been engaged, and we were hanging out with some friends and just kind of joking about ideas, and we joked about maybe trying to get married by a chimp, and then that didn't seem feasible, and somebody said, well, you could be married by a robot, and I thought about it. I was like, yeah, I could build a robot. I could do that. And
how did you propose? Was anything complicated as this?
No, that was actually one morning. We both had the morning off, and we were watching The Price is Right, and we had some Eggo waffles, and we were snuggling on the couch, and it just seemed like the right thing to do. It was destiny.
Amy, did you feel upstaged by the robot preacher here?
No, not at all. I was glad to have.
Yeah? Did he do? Yeah? Did he do a good job?
Oh, he did a great job.
Can you show us how it works?
Sure. Basically, it's got a pre-recorded thing that says the sermon, and the eyes move with the sound. It has remote toggle switches that when arms operate this way with the switches, and then it pivots. And we have our names marked on it for the person who was operating it to make sure that it pivoted towards the right person as it addressed them.
Can we get them to talk?
Sure.
Okay. Nope.
And on this memorable September evening, you have been invited here today to celebrate the joining together of this man and this woman in the bonds of holy matrimony.
Oh, very nice.
While marriage is the joining of two lives, it is more than the private union of two people. It depends on the entire community.
This is more compelling than some actual clergy I've listened to during some weddings. How did you know how to do this?
I didn't really. I kind of made it up as I went along. I have some skills. I worked as an auto mechanic for a while, and I am a sculptor, and I teach art at Northern Illinois University. And when you teach art, you have to learn how to make some strange things. Nice. So it helped.
Wow. If other people want to do something like this, can they rent your Robotron here out, or can you build a new one?
Yeah, I think what I would like to do is if someone was actually interested, I would probably build another one, because this one is ours. It's special to us, and I don't want to share it. We don't want to share it.
Right. That's very romantic. You got a winner here. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in and sharing the robot with us. Stay with us. Dean chats with Jennifer Lopez and Richard Gere coming up next. Congratulations, Ben and Amy Stone.
Marked with his brief hours and weeks.